I want to take the time this morning to review a product that I have absolutely fell in love with, and that is the Outdoors Squall series. I would say it runs in the same line as like a Sitka Stratus, maybe a Kuiu Encounter. So let's talk about the bibs a little bit first. These are a size large. I am about 5'10" and 200 pounds. But it does fit athletic, so it's a little snug. If I had to do it over again, I would definitely go up a size in the jacket. I think I like the bibs like this. First off, I love the fleece that they have in here. Not sure what it's made out of. I think they call it a micro grid fleece. Super comfortable. There's a pocket on the inside here if you want to stick a grunt call, depending on how you're wearing this. There's pockets here too. If you're going to wear this over a jacket, you got two nice pockets here to store rangefinders, whatever else you want to put in there. Yeah, I'm just super impressed with this gear. It's similar to Stratus, so just a quick rundown. Price for this new from the store, separate from the jacket, you're going to pay $299 for the bibs. I think for a brand new Stratus jacket from Sitka, you're going to pay $400 from the store. I got this on sale, so it was a buy one get one. I bought the bibs for $299 and the jacket came free, so I got the whole set for $299, which is amazing. I ended up selling my Stratus jacket to help pay for this, mainly because I wanted to go to a camo that my dad wore before he passed away. They're both windproof. I don't think one wins over the other. They're as advertised. You wear this with a base layer, it can get you all the way down into the teens, 20s. I did it here on the shore, and I did fine with it. So I ran it late season. I ran this, the jacket, the vest, and then I have the first light base layers. It's got zippers all the way down. It's quiet. I would probably say that the Stratus is maybe a hair quieter, but not enough to pay the extra money, in my opinion. It's not going to spook a deer drawing. It's super quiet. I would say as far as weight goes, Sitka's probably a little easier to pack, a little lighter, but again, I had no problem packing this and my jacket, compressing down on my tethered fast pack and rolling. Did great. One thing I did notice with this gear is I ran it for a week straight, a little over a week in Ohio, and you don't have to wash it. So they advertise it as having a polygene odor crunch, I think is what they call it. And what does that mean? Does it make you invisible in the woods? Can you hunt any wind? No, but it doesn't get a strong scent to it if you've been running it for a week without a wash. It holds up very well, so I was impressed by that. It was just a great piece of gear on my rut trip this year. I just, at the end of the night, put it in my little bag, grab it the next morning and go, and it held up great all week. Variety of temperatures, and based on your base layers that you run underneath, just like a Stratus, I mean, it can get you from those late October hunts all the way to late season. If you're living in a state where it drops down below 15 degrees regularly, then you're probably going to want something a little heavier. But I don't know. I mean, I did some sits into the teens here this year, and I did well. I mean, sat probably 4 hours at the longest, and I felt pretty comfortable. So I have no complaints. Overall, this set, the jacket, you just can't beat it. Let's dive into the jacket just a little bit, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, so this is the jacket. If I had to do it over again, I probably would go extra large with the jacket, just because if I try to layer with it at all, it gets a little snug. Like right now, it's comfortable with this puffy on, the bibs underneath, and this. The zipper still works well, but if I try to add anything thicker than that, I have a hard time closing the zipper on the angle. I think if it was just a straight zipper, it wouldn't be a problem, but it can be a little tricky to close that zipper. That would be my only complaint about this, is I kind of wish I'd have went to an extra large with the jacket. It's got a nice zipper here for phone, keys, wallet, kangaroo pouch here, which I love. It's got that micro fleece in it as well. And then it's got a really big pocket here that you can keep there's a separate pocket, you can keep a rangefinder in there if you want. Just a really big pocket there, you can store anything in there. It does not have the little rangefinder pocket that this Stratus 2.0 has, or that grunt tube that they have, but I didn't really find myself using that on the last Stratus jacket I had, so not a big deal to me. The hood's nice. It does not remove like the Stratus, but you know, as far as visibility goes, it doesn't seem to get in the way. You can cinch it down. So overall, just a great piece of gear. All right, and then this is the vest, very similar to the jacket. It's got all the same features, the little phone pouch, the kangaroo pouch, the zipper that angles out the side. It's very similar, just without the sleeves. But if I wanted to add an extra layer on later in the year, or even early in the year when I might not want a full jacket, this is just a great piece of gear to throw on. So kind of show you how it all fits together real quick. So this would be me completely decked out. It's not too puffy. It's an athletic fit. I'm very impressed with it. Throw a base layer on under this. You can get you all through the season here on the Eastern Shore. It's windproof, water resistant. It's got some great features. If you're in the market for a high quality hunting gear and you don't want to break the bank, this stuff is right there with Sitka gear. I've owned it. I've sold most of my Sitka gear. I still have some, but I sold the Sitka Stratus stuff that I had, any later season stuff that I had. This piece right here will do. And I paid, you know, for all of this, I paid what I would pay for one piece brand new off the website that I would at Sitka gear. So that's just unreal. Can't say enough about the company, quality of their gear. They have it in Mossy Oak Bottomland, original tree stand, and Realtree APX camo patterns. They're doing a great sale on Realtree APX right now. If you love the Realtree APX, you can get this same suit at 60% off for each piece. If you have any questions about the Squall series that I did not cover in this video, drop them in the comments. I'll be more than glad to answer to the best that I can. I am not paid by Element Outdoors. I just really like their gear, and I think you'll be happy with it too.